Hello everyone and welcome back. As of this moment, I am at the Yunshan National something park. Actual name on screen here, I forgot what this place is called. It's a really unnecessarily long English name. Anyways, I am here for one specific photo. As you can see, there is a merry-go-round right behind me. It's an old one that's not really in use anymore and has a lot of graffiti on it. However, I'm just here for one photo from the outside. I think I can do it without any issues. It's just placing a doll on this thing, and pretty much that's about it. Now, I understand that my hairstyle, or the lack thereof right now, is kind of disturbing, but shut up. I slept like 3 hours last night, and I woke up this morning feeling absolutely busted and still having to come up with photos. Right now, I only have one of my friends with me, same from Hong Kong. You've seen him in the bloody swimsuit pool videos, but the other ones from Taiwan are also coming along, but I'm not sure when they will be there at all because they are always late. So I'll see what I can do. I'll maybe jump in a bit later and do some B-roll in there. Probably not put the tripod in there because I do think I would get into a bit of trouble if someone sees me doing that and posts me online. So without further ado, hopefully today is less suffering. I mean, it is pretty bad because yes, there is blue sky, but the sun is strong and also the wind is absolutely bullshit. So I'm a bit concerned. Anyway, without further ado, let's go for some B-roll and set up the shot. Around 30 minutes of setting up, I think I have the first shot of the day. This was actually pretty easy to set up despite the absolute bullshit wind conditions, and under no circumstances should you do what I am doing. Despite what it might look like, it is pretty risky, and unless you have full confidence in your gear, do not do this, okay? It's standing on something that's sketchy. It's basically holding on with one pressure point, and that's about it. So don't do it unless you're an idiot, okay? Let's take a look at what I'm using. 15-35 at 24mm f4. I'm not too sure about the aperture. Might use f4, might use f5, might use f2.8 because I want a stylish shot, but at the same time, I want some of the background. But at the same time, the background is really, really messy. All the trees in the background is kind of distracting. All of the merry-go-round in the background is distracting to say the least, but I want to see what it is. I don't want to just blur everything out. So I will see how that goes, and editing me just add whatever aperture I'm actually using at the end, okay? Lighting condition, pretty easy as well. Now, one light on top of the camera, this is always there just for the eyes. Now, one flash over there, one flash I'll be, say, holding around here. Actually, where is it? There you are. So there's a flash. I'll be holding it, say, here, or maybe up or down. I'm not too sure. Depends on the lighting condition and depends on how the wind goes, because while it blows around, I don't think I can stack that well. The camera itself is not moving, but the doll is. So if I do want a stacking shot just for the face, that would be a little bit of an issue. But I always come up with something and pull something out of my ass anyway, so I'm not really that concerned. Anyways, one last thing. If you really want to do this, please, for the love of God, get a tripod with a base plate like this one. Get one that's sturdy, get one that has a large opening of legs like this one, and don't do this with a lightweight tripod. Despite what it might look like, I am using the aluminium version for all my doll stuff, and I don't use a carbon fiber one despite being more expensive or more premium, you know? That's for the camera, and this needs to have some weight, and that's also why my bag is so bloody heavy. Anyway, enough of my rambling, and let's take a look at the shot. I would say looks okay. Looking at the back of the camera screen, just looking at the JPEG, it looks pretty fine, I'd say. And overall, this is more of a, yes, candid shot. Yeah, I finally got the word. And it's all right. It's nothing that special, and I'm honestly here to take some photos with my friends anyway. The photo itself is more of the process and a bonus anyway. I'm more of just here to see more people, and most of them are bloody late. Anyways, I'll go around for some more B-roll and see if I can jump inside for some of that sneaky video stuff. Hopefully I won't get caught, and because I'm wearing a jacket, all of this seems a bit better without any mosquitoes. Anyways, I think I'll just pack up and see where I'll go next, all right? We're just about done with the place, and I'm pretty much done with this one. I don't think I can do any photos inside because it's really bloody dirty. I just went in there and my friend took a photo just holding his doll. I'll show some B-roll right now, and he said it was absolutely disgusting. So no, I'm not going to do that. And plus, it's still very windy, and I don't think anything relatively unstable would be a good idea at all. I've got some of my friends here. I'll spin the camera around, and they're packing up right now. We're basically done. We're going to have lunch and head to the next spot. We're going to get joined by a few other people in the group, so it's going to get a little bit bigger later. So hopefully everything goes about right. But for now, I think we're all getting a bit hungry, and I am getting a bit impatient because they are slow, man. But yeah, lunch first, and let's go. Here's the deal. We have walked a long distance from our place where we ate lunch, basically, and we've arrived at whatever this place. I'm just going to show the location on screen. I'm not bothered to pronounce it. And we're here for some Chinese-style building photos. Originally, I was intending to go to one building that had a second floor, but apparently that isn't open to the public. Kind of a bit bummed about it because that was the whole reason I came here, but I did spot something a bit different. I am likely just going to take a break here because I really need to catch my breath. I am just so busted and so tired that I can't move anymore. And after my break, I'm just going to go down, see if I can get one photo or two. Likely going to be a duo shot if I can only get one photo, because this place honestly doesn't look quite that special. And plus, I looked at the what you so-called rules at the door, and they did say if you want to do any quote-unquote photography, commercially speaking, you need a permit. I don't know if they're going to say I'm doing commercial photos, even if I'm not saying so, but who knows? Hopefully I don't get kicked out, because two of my friends are heading this way, and I'm likely going to meet them here, take some photos, and likely end the day, because I'm just so tired. I'll likely just go around and find something worthy of my photos, and yeah, let's kick off the B-roll and do some photos. Okay, after looking around the entire place for a really long time, I have finally found a suitable enough location for the second shot of this video. Keep in mind, I am really bloody tired and I'm just really done with stuff. When I was setting up, there was a lot of people just looking at me, commenting, and I am just going to pretend I don't understand Chinese for the sake of it, because my sanity is not going to hold up. Anyway, let's take a look at what I'm using. 15-35 at 28mm f4.0. I tried using f2.8. Maybe f5.0 would be a better idea, but I am not too sure. Vertical composition, because I want to see the, you would call chair underneath this whole thing, and I would call it a barrier, because that adds some more extra detail. Now, the lighting is the hardest part here, and good lord, is it one horrible one. Let me explain. Everything here is direct sunlight. That means everything has to be diffused and has to be stacked, and all in all, a pretty bad situation. Because there's wind, I do think stacking will be a bit of an issue, and also the flashes don't really do anything in this situation. I might tone up the power or output for the flash in there. So there's one inside there, one on top of the camera like this, and I'm going to use the diffuser just basically for the face and see what happens. The flash in there is on 1/4 output, the one out here is on 1/8 output, question mark, something around the lines of that. I'll see what I can do about that, because I might just take out the diffuser inside that and just tune it up to maximum and see what happens. I'm not quite sure with this one. And I think that's about it, right? All in all, stacking and lighting is the most difficult part of the shot. I am so used to everything that I am just not embarrassed and do not give a single flying about anyone just talking or looking at me. So without further ado, let's take a look at the shot. I would say hopefully it looks all right. I am really hot. I have to put on this jacket because the mosquitoes are just horrible. I don't know if you can see from this distance, but there is a massive mosquito bite on my forehead and also behind my ear when I was going to the toilet. It is horrible. It itches so much, and I'm pretty fucking sure that these red bites marks are going to stay on my face for quite a while until they bloody disappear. Anyways, I am not quite sure if I can get one more extra shot somewhere else, because there's a waterfall over there, there's some more buildings over there, and I do think I have enough time for all of that. It's just the fact that maybe it's not really that good looking, you know? But who knows? I'll go take a look and meet up with my friends who are all over there, but let's see for now. Let's move on. Given up. I'll be honest with you, I tried finding something around here and I really wanted to shoot more of this place. However, what I see is not exactly what I'm expecting. I originally wanted to go up to one of the buildings, the second floor, but it didn't quite work. The one right over there, as you can see, I think you can see it like here or so. And well, you can't do that. And I tried shooting somewhere else and it wasn't very good at all. So I decided, well, I'll just likely get a group photo with my friends and just leave the damn place. I am not too sure if I will go to another place at night for a night photo, because they say where we're having dinner is pretty close anyway, so I might try that later at night, but who knows. It's very windy as well, so I'm not exactly a fan of putting my doll in a very high up spot on a bridge with cars passing underneath at this kind of weather. So yeah, I think I'll just cut this one short. I know these videos aren't very interesting at all, but hopefully you do see what happens to me during a trip in a place that I'm not familiar with. I'm very lucky to have my friends bring me around because I don't need to figure out where exactly I have to go to pass through some areas or how to access some stations that I might not necessarily know where to go. All right, I interrupt everything here and me from a few hours ago to tell you that I actually came somewhere else after dinner, after everything. This is the Ximen Bridge something exact geotag location right here. And well, I'll just let myself set up the whole scene first. I'll roll back, I think, around 45 minutes or so. Well, let's roll. Here we have the setup done with the power of editing. Anyways, this is by no means a very complicated shot. This is just a very simple footbridge above extremely busy traffic. There are so many lanes in this road. You don't see this in Hong Kong. It's very rare in Japan, and I don't really think you can see this in Sydney, aside from like one location. That kind of sucks. So this is quite a different shot for me. This is a very, very popular location for local Taipei doll group people. So I thought it would be a pretty good example to set with different light trails instead of just bokeh, because those people love their bokeh, love soft backgrounds, but me, I like a bit more of a different taste of things. Anyways, let's take a look at what I'm using. 15 to 35 at 35mm f2.8, actually no, f4, for a bit more bokeh, but at the same time not too much, because I do want to see what's on the road, any signs on the road, and anything else that I can't usually see with a strong or large enough aperture. Horizontal composition because vertical looks weird, and well, everything is inverted because I want to look downwards, but at the same time I want the most stability I can get. So camera's tripod needs to be open as wide as possible, so there you are. Lighting situation is very, very troublesome. I hate it. One light in my hand, the other light right here. These are almost impossible to balance out the face, and it still has some harsh shadow to it, but this is the best I can do. One flash right behind it all there, and that's for the backlight and the outline of the whole thing. However, I really don't think it's necessary because the traffic lights, all the light trails kind of light at the back and give the outline a bit more clear look. So I don't think it's really necessary, but at the same time, I have it. Why not use it, right? I think that's about it for this one. Everything is quite simple. It's just that it took me a lot of bloody time to edit this whole thing together. And yeah, hopefully editing me can get something tasteful out of this, maybe with a Kodak cyberpunky kind of tone, or maybe just use my usual kind of color palette. Who knows? Anyways, let's take a look at the shot. I don't know how it looks. I have no idea. Hopefully it looks all right. Editing me, add some things on there. Maybe post-editing me can record something, but probably not. I think it'll look fine. It's just a simple light trail shot, and that's about it. Nothing special. Anyways, let's go back to a few hours before this and let myself finish off the video. Anyways, I think that's about it. So thank you very much for watching this bloody video to the very end. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this garbage. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my trip in Taipei so far. And I will see you next time, okay? Lemon, out.